Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. You know, I tried to rearrange the letters of Postman, but he got mad. Today, we're taking a look at an expansion for 20 strong Tanglewoods, and that is Baba Yaga. Now, what this does is this requires the red, the gold, and the white Tanglewoods, and it's like, I believe it's like a little campaign. So it kind of blends them all together, puts them into one big game. I believe it's a campaign style game. I can't remember for sure. It sounded interesting way back when I ordered it. So I can't wait to see what's on the inside of this. So I'll tell you what, let's go down to the table. Let's open it up and let's see what's on the inside. All right, folks, here we go. This is 20 strong Tanglewoods Baba Yaga. Okay, now this is the Tanglewoods Baba Yaga contents. We're going to get 52 cards in here, plus we're going to get a rule book. All right, ages 14 and up, 30 to 40 minutes, one player. Now this one here, you do have to have the 20 strong base game and red, gold, and white in order to play. Because I believe this is going to take all three of those, and I think it's turned them into a campaign. It doesn't really say on here, but it's just going to kind of combine them and make one big, giant, epic game. And I'm really curious to see how that plays out. I read this when I backed this, but I didn't really pay attention. I'm like, you know what? Throw it in there. I just want it, okay? Because I like everything else this game's done so far. But there's your back card. There's the back of the box. So let's get this one open. Now this one doesn't have as many cards as the red, white, and gold does. But like I said, I think all this one's doing is just basically taking those sets, making some modifications to it, and then giving you whatever your game is. Okay, so let's get these offside. Now it looks like they went away from the book on this one and they went back to one of these little leaflets for the rules. And I wonder if it's because there's just not as many rules for these, and that's why they do that. And it's more expensive to do the actual book. So let's see what we have. All right, and we'll see what we can figure out this from this. So we're gonna have our hero cards, we're gonna have boss cards, relic cards, we're gonna have some minion cards. All right, and yeah, this campaign expansion for Tanglewoods allows you to play all three decks back to back with the same hero. Oh, so you're taking one hero through all three of them. Okay, I know what it's doing. Okay, there's your heroes, your goals, and there's your setup. Okay, your giant hero, your raven hero card, your minion cards. Ah, I see what it's doing now. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's kind of doing like the Raiders of the North Sea type campaign stuff where you're playing all the different games back to back to back, and you got this game here or this deck here, which is going to kind of merge that gap between the games. Okay, I like it. Works good for me. So let's take a look at the cards. Looks like we might have a night side and a day side. So it depends upon what the time of the day is that you see them. So we'll look at both. I'm going to give you a second on each one of them. Okay, and then we'll just drop them down. We'll see how they play out. All right, we'll take a look at that artwork. Yeah, you know you like the good artwork. If you're like me, you like that good artwork. Okay, I'm not really sure what the symbols are on the backs of all of these cards are. Okay, and I know they have it up here, you know, because you can have your little hand here, you can have your little hand up there. But see, and those guys are changing little faces a little bit. So I'll be curious to see how all that stuff plays out. So far, tell you what, looks good. All right, now what do we have here? The Deafening Shriek. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a different set of cards. It's going to go off to the side for something. We got, looks like 3 of those. Are they all the same? I cannot tell. We got this Drowning Embrace card. All right, I see 3 of those. And the back side of these all looks the same as, well, I don't know. 3, 4, 3, 4. After, so see, they look the same, but they just have different artwork. 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. So, but they all look the same to me. All right, we'll just go through them all. There's not many cards in this, so we'll just go look at every one of them. All right, the strokes are many colors. Oh, and then -5. Whew, that's bad. Hunter's Vision. The wolf pelt. The oversized squirrel pelt. That's awesome. All right, got your locket, Dwarven Horde, and gold. I'd rather have the gold. Got your Blessed Apple and the tasty one. The castle brick and the crumbling brick. Like, it depends on how old the place is, right? Bellows. All right, porridge. All right, the hibernation habits of highly effective people and hibernation for dummies. That is fantastic. The chicken house. Oh, that is awesome. That is, I love that. Baba Yaga. Okay, that chicken house is awesome. And what we got? And there's the chicken house. All right, what do we got? Giant's legs. Wounded. Kick yonder. All right, I'm going to have to straighten all these cards out when I'm done because they are every which way that I can think of right now. All right, Sisters of Raven. All right, oh, the Raven defeated. There you go. Clever. All righty. And I'll tell you, I can't wait to read the rules. I really want to see how this is going to integrate itself into the other 3 sets, because the other 3 sets just absolutely look phenomenal on their own. But the idea of being able to take one character and just play them through all 3 of these different sets, I think is just going to be great. Doc Know-It-All. All right, the Frog Prince and Transformer, and there you go. And that looks like that's everything that's going to come inside of this set. So let's just take that and do that with it, and we got ourselves back into a deck of cards. Okay, so I'm going to take these. We're going to take this card. We're just going to put it right on the back. Let's go ahead and slide all this back in this box because I can see everything fits nicely back in there. A lot of extra room, so it's not going to be too cramped. Those cards have a little wiggle room in there. All right, and there you go. And that, folks, is Tanglewoods Baba Yaga, the campaign expansion for Tanglewoods. I'm excited about this. I am absolutely excited about this. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Whew! I'll tell you, looks good. Okay, let's head back up. Let's close this out. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Tanglewoods Baba Yaga. This is the campaign expansion for the whole Tanglewood set. So it's going to take red, white, and gold. And you're going to take your character, whichever one you want to start in, and you're going to play through all 3 of those. And this is going to mix every one of them together. And it's going to give you that campaign arcing for that one character. I love the idea of this, and I love the principle of this. And I hope this plays out as good as it does. Okay, well, you know what I'm trying to say there. I hope it's as good as I want it to be. Let's just put it that way. Because, I mean, I love campaign stuff. I love the idea of being able to take that one character through multiple game sessions and just see how it does. Okay, 20 strong is a hard enough game as it is, but to be able to take a character and go through 3 different sessions with that character, that might be tough to do. But I'm excited to give it a try right there. Well, thank you once again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like this video on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on Facebook, or even on X. Please leave me a comment on any one of those platforms, and I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, if you like the content I provide here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you to click on the subscription button and join my channel, and even click on the bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And also, folks, if you like the videos that I do here, I also post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. Over there, I'll do some unboxing, some reviews, and some playthroughs. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel in the details below. You know, I didn't think I'd like Dirty Dancing, but I had the time of my life.